Hey everybody, my name is Erik Tengwall. I'm here with my colleague Alisa Anderson. We are so excited to be talking with you guys today. Together we oversee membership development for Southern California with Inspirato. This is a pre-recorded webinar, so unfortunately we aren't going to be answering any questions live, but our agenda is pretty quick. It should take about 15 to 20 minutes pending any technical difficulties. Our goal really for today is three things. We're going to show you some of our favorite drive-to destinations for our homes in Southern California specifically. During that time, we're also going to cover the pillars of membership and why it might be a good idea for you and your family to join Inspirato. And lastly, we're going to briefly touch base on the different ways of traveling with us. Alisa and I are both going to turn off our cameras right now, just so you guys can see the full website as we're walking through it together. And before we dive into the destinations, I do want to say that the safety and well-being of our members, pass holders, and staff is our highest priority right now. You may have seen this, but in March, our club made the decision to put in travel restrictions to Inspirato properties through May 15th. We currently don't have any of our members or pass holders staying with us, but that will change here soon. So looking forward, we'll be opening up our homes on a rolling basis as restrictions are relaxed in different destinations at different times. I'm going to pull over to a map view here, and as you can see with all these black dots, we have several hundred destinations across the world. We realize that there may be hesitations to hop on a plane during this time, so what we'd like to show you are some great options that are within a few hours of your home in Los Angeles or San Diego, respectively. Now, an amazing benefit of joining Inspirato, and really a testament to our stability and model, is that we're able to adapt to anything that's happening in the world. We are asset light. Our lease model prevents us from taking on massive costs, specifically at a time like this. And due to the pandemic, our real estate team has placed a high priority in adding domestic drive-to destinations rather than adding options like we traditionally would in Europe or the Caribbean or Mexico. And for you, this will include places like Laguna, Pebble Beach, Palm Springs, and much more. The first destination that we are extremely excited to share is a member favorite, San Diego. Before hopping into our home coast walk, I do want to point out that every single destination on the Inspirato website is very intuitive. Within each destination, you can actually see all of the different homes and hotels that we have available. As I mentioned, we are going to tour one specifically right now that's called Coast Walk. And Coast Walk is the newest home in our portfolio in the San Diego area. And really this home is all about location, location, location. I'm going to pull up some pictures for you to see here, but it's a mid-century modern oceanfront home directly on the Coast Walk Trail. And if you don't know where that is, it's about 2 blocks away from La Jolla Village's restaurants, art galleries, and shops, and about a 20-minute walk away to La Jolla Shores Beach, where Inspirato actually has another home called Shorebreak. While we're looking at these pictures, I think it's important to discuss the quality and consistency of the Inspirato portfolio compared to booking directly through online markets. Everything in our portfolio is managed by Inspirato through long-term leases. We technically don't own anything, but this allows us to control literally everything that goes into the home, from high thread count sheets, linens, towels, Le Labo bath products, and Sonos sound systems. You may even find yourself, like in this picture, riding a Peloton stationary bike or using one of our complimentary Cadillacs that comes with several of our homes. Ultimately, we obsess over every corner so nothing gets left to chance when you and your family arrive. Each stay also includes an on-site concierge and daily housekeeping. Alisa is actually going to dive deeper into this aspect of the club here shortly. But to make you feel even more comfortable during your stay, we have thoroughly enhanced our safety and standards. Our housekeeping teams are devoting several more hours to comprehensively clean your home, following the guidelines of both the CDC and World Health Organizations. This includes disinfecting commonly touched surfaces, such as your doorknobs, handles, countertops, and even light switches. The homes will also come with a supply of masks and gloves for your use to use during the immediate future. You can always come back here and look at these pretty pictures. Honestly, I could look at this specific home all day. But I do want to point out another amazing destination in our portfolio, Rancho Palos Verdes. It's a member favorite, has been for years. And if you haven't been, it's a resort called the Terranea where we have 5 different units. If you haven't been to the Terranea, it includes a 102-acre oceanfront resort, and the drive is amazing. It's only about 30 miles south of downtown LA. Inspirato leases 2, 3, and 4-bedroom homes there. And like many of our homes, it still includes full resort access like pools. It has an on-site golf course. It even has a 50,000 square foot spa, fitness center, and 8 distinctive dining options. What's great about this is you're staying in a home with multiple bedrooms, your own kitchen, but you don't have to leave. It literally has everything. The home that we're looking at right now is called Starling. It's a 2-bedroom villa at the Terranea that, as an Inspirato member, you'd have access to. And since this is a resort property, you might be thinking, hey, I can just book this on my own without Inspirato, right? Well, technically, yes, you can certainly go to their website and book a 2-bedroom villa, but because we control our inventory through the long-term leases, we're also able to set the nightly rates. And this is where the value of Inspirato comes into play. We set the nightly rates based on our desire for you to be a long-term member, as opposed to the countless upcharging that occurs in the online open market today. And oftentimes you'll find yourself paying much less with Inspirato compared to booking similar accommodations directly through one of our hotel or resort partners like Terranea in the open market. With that being said, I'd like to give this a go. And we're on the Starling homepage right now. After you exit out of the photos, it's pretty easy to see a live calendar. Now, our calendars are always up to speed. If it's white, that means it's available to book. If it's gray, that means it's been booked by a member. And as I'd mentioned, we do have rolling calendars. We're abiding by the stay-at-home travel restrictions depending where we are locally. So in May, this isn't available for a check-in, but it is as soon as June. And with Inspirato, you can stay for as little as 2 nights. You can stay for 2 weeks. But let's just click a few dates. Let's click a Saturday to Saturday in June, the 13th through the 20th. It's going to load, and while it's loading, what this is going to tell me as an Inspirato member is the nightly price that I would pay if I want to book this unit. The nightly price for Inspirato members is $790 per night, a little over $5,500 subtotal for 7 nights. What I did proactively is actually went directly to the Terranea Resort. Again, you can certainly book this directly through them, but one of the benefits of being a member with us is that you do see savings every single time that you travel. I've selected the same check-in and check-out dates, June 13th through the 20th. And lo and behold, there are villas available, a 2-bedroom, if you were to book directly through the Terranea. Their best available rate is a little over $1,500 before tax. Inspirato's price is half of that. So you can easily make up the savings of the upfront cost. You know, it might take you 1 stay, it might take 2 or 3 stays, but in this instance, you'd save between $5,000 or $6,000 after you calculate everything total into tax. With that being said, I am going to pass over the screen to my partner, Alisa. She's going to cover another destination with Inspirato and part of the services that are provided when you do travel with us.
Great. Well, thanks so much, Eric. Appreciate that. I wanted to go ahead and move just a few hours up north here. One of my personal favorite drive-to destinations is our home Lilac out in Santa Barbara. This is a beautiful English-style cottage, about 1 acre of gardens and greenery surrounding the home. It's a pretty big home. It's about 5-bedroom, 4.5 baths, so plenty of space for the whole family to join. Just a quick 10-minute walk to the beach, or if you want to just relax and stay at home, there's a beautiful outdoor fireplace, heated pool, hot tub. Something that's also pretty unique about this home in particular is you can actually get farm fresh eggs on site from the chickens, and our home gardener can actually deliver them right here to your back door. So it's a perfect little escape if you did want to venture up the coast a bit. And while we're looking here at Lilac, I just wanted to touch on the care and the service. I know Eric went into detail about just the peace of mind of traveling with Inspirato and the value, but our services are really designed to save you hours of time on vacation planning and just really ensure every trip is smooth and seamless as well. We offer a pretty unique 3-dimensional approach to service that's really unparalleled in the industry, and that starts with your dedicated care team. So based out of Denver, Colorado, where our headquarters is located, this team will really get to know you and your family and work with you on suggesting options based on your specific preferences. So they get to know you on a really personal level and we'll do the heavy lifting for you when it comes to searching for new destinations, finding a place that everyone in your family will love for your next vacation. And then next, you have your on-site concierge when you arrive at the residence. So for Lilac here example, you'll be greeted by a local Inspirato representative who plans your trip details, can provide pre-arrival grocery shopping. Just really, they're there to ensure your trip is perfect while you're traveling with us. Last time I stayed here at Lilac, they had my favorite bottle of wine chilled waiting for me when I arrived. You know, whether it's the wine or maybe margarita, chips and guacamole in Mexico, or even just fresh pressed juice for breakfast. You know, this is really the service that you can expect from Inspirato. They're just a text away. It's probably one of our member favorite things about traveling with the club is having them as a resource. They can set up dinner reservations, tea times, babysitter, you know, snorkeling tours, really anything that you can dream up, they're there to make it happen for you. It's kind of almost like having a family member in every single destination that you travel to. And then the third piece of that is our hospitality team. This includes daily housekeeping, maintenance. We take care of all of that for you. If you're anything like me, the last thing you want to be doing on vacation is doing laundry, changing the sheets, emptying the dishwasher. So you really get to enjoy that service you love from, say, a 5-star resort, but in the comfort and space of these beautiful multi-million-dollar residences like Lilac here. And then lastly, I did just want to touch on a few precautionary measures. I know Eric touched on this briefly at the beginning, but just a few things we're implementing due to COVID-19. Our destination team will coordinate with you ahead of time just to confirm the level of contact that you'd like with your staff during your stay with us. So you'll be able to choose remote check-in with your concierge if you'd like. You can also adjust the frequency of the daily housekeeping services. And then our staff will also wear face masks and gloves when they interact with you or enter into the home. So we really are putting your safety as top priority here when you're traveling with us. And then going over here to the map, if you did want to continue up the coast a bit, we have several different drive-to destinations, including beautiful Big Sur, we have Carmel Valley, all the way up into San Francisco, Napa, and Sonoma as well. So a lot to choose from there. So now that we've kind of become familiar with just the type of experience you can expect with Inspirato and just some of our personal favorite drive-to destinations here, I'll just quickly walk through the different ways to become a part of the club. So we have our Inspirato membership. This club membership, similar to a country club, you'll have your initiation fee to join and then your annual dues to remain current each year. So with the club membership, you book your travel through our Inspirato Club portfolio versus the pass list and simply pay nightly rates as you go. Now, our second way to travel is our new program we launched last summer called Inspirato Pass. So Pass is the world's first luxury travel subscription. With the Pass program, there are no nightly rates, taxes, or fees. It's just a set $2,500 per month subscription for just one active reservation at a time. So, you know, what a lot of people are actually doing is finding a way to combine the two of these. So you really get the best of both worlds. You have that maximum optionality by combining both the pass and the ability to book trips at a discounted nightly rate through that club membership portfolio. And Eric and I are more than happy to dive into more detail with you specifically one-on-one just to help you decide which of these two would be the best fit for you and your family. If you are interested in learning more, let's definitely set up an appointment for a personal tour. But until then, I hope this time together has been helpful, educational, when you're deciding if Inspirato could be a good fit for you and your family and your upcoming travels here. And we hope to have you as part of our Inspirato family here soon. So thank you so much again for your time and have a great rest of your day.